Hey, how y'all doing? This is Dave, Cooking with Dave once again. I am the world's greatest chef. I know that I am because it says so right here on my apron. Y'all know the deal. Anyway, today I'm cooking some boiled peanuts. I love boiled peanuts. I eat them up. They're good. You find them here in South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Mississippi, mostly the South. All the South, I think. You go anywhere in South Carolina anyway, and you will run across somebody on the side of the road that's selling boiled peanuts. Because we love them here in the South, we eat them up. I know the rest of the country doesn't eat them a whole lot, so I thought I would share them with everybody, maybe people over, international people watching, like to see what we do with peanuts. One of the most important things about boiled peanuts is that they're fresh. You have to pretty much get them fresh. That's why they sell them on the side of the road, and they have a boiled peanut stand, and they're cooking the peanuts right there fresh as you get them. You can't beat the flavor. You can put them in the refrigerator or the freezer, but they just don't hold that flavor a couple, 3 days, but fresh, you cannot beat the flavor. They're wonderful, they're good, and they're actually good for you. Salt probably not all that good for you, but the peanut itself. I have about 6 quarts of water boiling here. I'm going to add about 2 cups of chicken broth to that. And I'm going to add about a ½ cup of salt to that. It takes lots of salt for these. Now, you probably would use a cup of salt if you didn't use chicken broth. And it might still not be enough salt. So I'll taste them as I'm cooking them, and I'll taste the water, and I'll make sure there's enough salt, and if it's not enough, I can add more. Now, at this time, you can also add some flavors, some seasoning if you want to. You can add some hot spices. You can add some chili peppers to this, or some cayenne, or whatever you want. Put a little hot spice in it. And what I have here is a bag of just raw peanuts. And I just dump them right into my water and bring it back to a boil. Now, I've got about 6 quarts of water here, and I'm cooking about 2.5 pounds of peanuts. And that's what we want to do, about 6 quarts of water for about 2.5, 3 pounds of peanuts. And that salty water and that chicken broth in there is going to cook these things, give me some flavor into my peanut you ain't gonna believe. So I'm just going to put them in the water like that, and as they start cooking, they'll start sinking and start absorbing that water. My outside shell will get kind of soggy. When my outside shell gets kind of soggy, I'll know that I'm about done, and then I can break them apart and taste them, and whenever my peanut is soft and salty, then I'm done. So I just put a lid on them and let them sit and come back. It takes about 3-4 hours to cook these things. It takes quite some time to cook these things, so we'll see how long it's going to take us. Okay, I've been boiling these now for about 4 hours. I keep coming back and checking them and adding some water to them, making sure that they don't dry out, I don't burn them or nothing. Alright, and in about 4 hours, I'm going to go ahead and take one out, taste it, see what I think about it. Now, boiled peanut, easy to eat. You just crack the shell open, like so, take the peanut out, and eat it. That's pretty good. When I taste them, and they're almost done. They're getting soft. You want them to be soft. So maybe not a little salt. You want to make sure you get enough salt in this thing, because it takes some salt. Because the outside of the peanut pretty much absorbs all that salt. We want to get the salt to the inside of the peanut. So we want to make sure that water is good and salty. You don't want to eat no unsalted dry peanut. I guess you could if you wanted to. I love boiled peanut. I had this guy come down from Chicago and tell me that a boiled peanut was the nastiest thing he had ever eaten. He said that he didn't understand how a Southerner could eat boiled peanut when it's hot. He said that it was hard, crunchy, and dry. And I said, how can a boiled peanut be hard, crunchy, or dry? They're soft, good, and salty. And they're good for you. They just taste great. And I said, did you shell the peanut? He said, it has a shell? I laughed. I said, yeah, it has a shell. He was eating the thing, shell and all. Yeah, well, that would be pretty nasty if you ate the shell and all. I guess you could if you wanted to, but that's really not going to be what you're looking for in your peanut. All right, so I salted them, and they're almost soft and almost ready to go. Not quite. I'm going to probably cook them for about another hour. Check them again. See what goes on. Boiled peanuts are a process. They take 4 to 7 hours, I guess, depending on how many you cook, what your stove is, But we'll see. I'm gonna have these done. Time for a little snack this evening. I'll be very happy about it. Okay, here we are back at our boiled peanuts. We're gonna check them out. Been cooking them about 5 hours right now. Getting a little low on water. Need to add some water from cooking some more. Take one out and check it. Check it for flavor. It should have the texture of a pea, a soft bean kind of thing. Very good. All right, but they are tasting good. Almost soft or almost ready to go. We're going to give them another hour and see what happens. Okay, here we are back at our boiled peanuts. I have been cooking them for about another 30-40 minutes since last time we checked them. They're looking wonderful. I'm going to take one out and check it. Give it a little taste. Hot. Maybe we just break them open. Oh, that one's way done. Oh, wow, it's hot. Oh. Man. Oh, that's good. That's on time. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's what I'm talking about. Boiled peanut action. Now what I do with the boiled peanuts is I put them into a bowl like this. And I have one bowl with the peanuts. And then I have one bowl for the peanuts. Right. Boiled peanuts, man. You got to love boiled peanut. I love them. I eat them up. I will just eat them. Now, if you want to, before you cook these, I didn't soak mine. You can soak them if you want to. Soak them in the water for about 30 minutes. Let them absorb some water, and they'll sink faster in your water. They might cook up a little quicker. I don't know. Dump them in the water and just boil them with a little salt, a little chicken broth. Make sure they're salty enough. You gotta get the salt in there. It's hard to do. Now, if you're going to put these up, make sure you take them off the water. The longer you let them sit in that salty water, the saltier the peanuts are going to get. You don't want them too salty. You want them just salty enough. So if you leave them in that water for too long, they will continue to absorb that salt. So when you get the flavor you want, take them out the water, go ahead and eat them. If you want, you can put them in a plastic bag and put them in the refrigerator. They keep 3, 4, 5 days. They're okay. You'll know as you're eating them, if they went too long, throw them out. You all know what I'm saying. All right. Remember, this is Cooking with Dave. Once again, I am the world's greatest chef. It says so right here on my apron. Y'all have a great day. Thanks.